Hi, my name is James Bell. I'm GM's Head of Consumer Affairs, and my job is to kind of keep an eye on the car business and see where there might be trends that people are expecting to take advantage of or ones they're not expecting. And I think here at the Washington, D.C. Auto Show, we've seen a real move towards downsizing, which is something most people might say, I don't know if I'm into that, but when you got vehicles like the one over my shoulder here, the Buick Encore, I think it makes a lot more sense than you would expect. There is a space in the car business that is kind of untapped, and that's the luxury, smaller crossover. We've seen this not only from this Buick here, but also from BMW and the X1, the new Audi Q3. There's a new Mercedes small SUV coming out. And at the Detroit Auto Show, Honda showed a vehicle called the Honda Urban SUV concept, which is actually built on the same platform as the Honda Fit, the smallest car in Honda's lineup. So I think this is a new place you're going to see where people who are maybe spending a little bit too much driving that big 7-passenger SUV, looking for something that gives most of the utility, maybe 80% of the utility, but not all that extra waste and extra space, are going to be looking at vehicles like these. So that's for me one of the biggest trends, that when people get back into the marketplace, it's looking for the rational choice, not just the one that there's something funny in the American car buying psyche that says I want to get as much car as I can for my dollar. Well, I think we've all smartened up and going to now look for the smartest car for our dollar. We talked about American consumers getting much more rational in their choices, but there's always going to be a space for big pickup trucks and big SUVs because, let's be honest, there's a lot of people that have larger families, need a vehicle like this to tow their toys around, or what we're really finding out in the pickup truck market is a pent-up demand by people who are in the construction market or need a vehicle like this, just the way they put a new tool in their tool belt, if you will. And the new GMC Sierra and Chevrolet Silverado were introduced at the Detroit Auto Show about 2 or 3 weeks ago now. And I think the best way to describe them is efficiency, but with the utility that you need. These are not vehicles that have been designed to be commuter cars. These are vehicles that are designed to be workhorses, but also give the fuel efficiency that you really need, especially if you're using it in a business. A great example of that is the new line of engines that are in these new pickup trucks. They're called the Ecotec 3 line, and they incorporate for the first time some technologies that you never would see in a truck engine in the past. Number one, has variable valve timing, which allows the engine to use the fuel very efficiently. It has direct injection, which is actually a newer technology normally seen in sedans and smaller economy cars to get great fuel efficiency. But most importantly, even though it's a big V8, a 6.2 liter or a 5.3 liter V8 are available, that's going to give that power that you need from a vehicle like this. It also has something called displacement control. So it can, when you're just kind of cruising down the highway, it can turn off half the cylinders and run as a big 4-cylinder engine as opposed to an 8. But then when you need that power, you're starting to climb a grade, you're towing something, you just need that extra grunt, give it a little bit more gas, and all the cylinders turn on and away you go. So again, the whole idea is that people who need a vehicle like this are going to find it. Other people who are using it as a commuter vehicle are going to be looking for other choices. And I think GM's got a great lineup of real workhorse vehicles to really help the American economy get back on its feet. Over my shoulder here, you see the new Cadillac ELR, probably one of the most beautiful cars in this entire auto show setup. And the reason being that people are excited about it is that it's bringing two exciting points to play. Number one is that the propulsion or the transmission that it uses is the same as in the Chevrolet Volt. So it's a plug-in electric vehicle, runs about 30 miles on pure electricity, doesn't even use a drop of gasoline. Average American drives about 28 miles per day, so this car should more than cover most people's drives, so they'd never use gas. Imagine that. Imagine not even caring what the price of gas is because you're just not using it. But the nice thing about this is it also has a small 4-cylinder engine that acts like a generator. So if you need to drive up to Baltimore or drive at a longer distance and you go past that 30-mile space, it's got the engine to keep you going, and you can use gasoline from any station to keep you there. So you could drive it all the way to California if you need to. But I think the thing for me that's most exciting is the way it looks. This is Cadillac design really done to the top degree. It's a beautiful car. It's one of those kind of cars that when you first see it on the road, you're going to figure there's a car show somewhere in town because this is a concept car. This can't be something I could buy, but now you will. This will be in showrooms later this year in 2013, and I think that one of the things is when it comes into the showroom, get yourself into a Cadillac store and have a look at the interior. Audi is known as really the kind of the king, if you will, of beautiful interiors that are also very functional. I think Cadillac is going to knock them down here. In fact, it was given the Eyes on Design prize at the recent Detroit Auto Show. So for me, this is the Cadillac Renaissance come full circle. Fuel efficiency wrapped up in a beautiful, sexy package. So thanks for watching. Again, my name is James Bell. I'm GM's Head of Consumer Affairs, and it's been a pleasure showing you around the GM booth. But I think my best advice to you is if you're in the market for a new car, just put your hand over the badge, come to the auto show, go to a dealership, and find the car that's best for you. Whether it's a GM car or a Nissan or a Ford, it doesn't matter. The industry is great right now. Such quality and durability, and some good-looking cars as well, all having great technology. So if you're in the market, now's a great time. Go out and find the car that works best, and then check out the brand. Thanks a lot.